บริการคือหัวใจบริษัทท่าอากาศยานไทยจำกัดมหาชน
โค้กขวดแก้วซ่าถึงฟรีซ่าจริงเปิดความซ่าเลย
สปิริตของคนไทยไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดออกมาเมื่อเวลาสุดท้ายไม่ได้อยู่เพียงบนผนังแต่มันเคลื่อนไหวบนร่างของผู้กล้า Made in Thailand Made with Spirit
ฟาซิโอโดนทุกสีเฟรซี่ทุกเฉด
คูลเกินต้านสตาร์จริงๆของไม่ไหว
อย่างแม่ฟาซิโอดีไปหมดทุกสี
เจ๊ใหม่สไตล์เนี้ย
สถิตในดวงใจตราบนิรันดร์น้อมศิลการกราบแทบพยุคลบาทด้วยสำนึกในพระมหากรุณาธิคุณอันหาที่สุดมิได้ ขอเชิญทุกท่านร่วมยืนถวายความอาลัยแด่สมเด็จพระนางเจ้าสิริกิติ์พระบรมราชินีนาถพระบรมราชชนนีปีหลวงเป็นเวลา 30 วินาทีค่ะ Please all together rise and join us and observe a moment of silence for Her Majesty the Queen Mother for 30 seconds. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Welcome to 33rd Seagames Thailand Badminton 2025. Today is the final of team event. The afternoon session, men's team will start now. Let's welcome technical officials.
Welcome everyone. It's a final that's got pretty much everything you want, I think. Momentum, some narrative tension, contrasting team identities as we welcome the officials for today's men's team event. Malaysia up against Indonesia. 5 matchups that could swing the tie on their own. Indonesia arriving with a new wave of fearless young talent. Malaysia counter with a balanced, battle-tested squad that blend experience, structure and definitely some rising stars of their own. Let's welcome the two teams to the stage.
Indonesia, first man, first single. Indonesia represented by Alwi Farhan.
Alwi Farhan takes to the stage. What a way to open the final. One of the most exciting young talents in world badminton. Up against Leong Jun Hao. A top 30 fighter whose patience, his discipline make him a very uncomfortable opponent. What a final. This opening rubber is a heavyweight collision of two players at very different stages of their rise. Indonesia turned to their new spearhead, Alwi Farhan. Like we said, one of the brightest talents to emerge since the Jonathan built, battle-hardened Leong Jun Hao, a survivor of injury, and now back inside the world's top 30. So Indonesia trusting in youth and pace here. Malaysia relying on experience, you could say, comparatively, and structure. Whoever wins here, of course, it does set that emotional tone for the entire final. Alwi Farhan arriving in Bangkok as Indonesia's top-ranked singles option. World number 17, Macau Open champion, World Junior champion, already a Thomas Cup silver medalist. The pathway, it's been really steep, it's been really fast, and it's been really fearless. Probably the brightest of Indonesia's new generation. But this man just represents Malaysia's steadiness. A former Asian junior champion. He's rebuilt his career after a major hip injury, fought his way back into the top 30. As Masompong from Thailand is your chair umpire. Must mention too that Thailand claimed the women's team gold with a composed 3-1 win over Indonesia. Actually, Indonesia struck first through Putri Kusuma Wardani, but Thailand swept the next three rubbers. The Emsad sisters leveled the tie in WD1. Ratchanok Intanon then dominated WS2 to put Thailand ahead, and then Onicha and Janica closed it out with a straight games in WT2. So a very clinical, confident performance from Thailand to secure the title. John McCong is your service judge. So Indonesia's men will feel that they've got a point to prove here. So a 20-year-old at the top of your screen there, up against a 26-year-old. Farhan is the favourite, a world ranking of 17, a world tour ranking of 15 from Sukatra in Central Java. This man's from Setubak in Kuala Lumpur. Still only 20 years of age. He's already got World Tour titles, team medals at Thomas Cup, Sudirman Cup, and the Asian Mixed Team Championships. From Sukatra in Central Java to the very top tier of men's singles. It's one of Indonesia's big long-term bets here. Up against a man who's reached a career high ranking of world number 20 back in September 2025. You can expect a high-tempo, very modern style game of badminton right now. We're kicking things off. We are live from the north of Bangkok, the Seagames men's team event final. Indonesia up against Malaysia. Game on! Just long. So some things to watch out for. Well, obviously Junhao, this man, an all-court player, very solid in defense. And watch, because he's just so patient in the rally. And then watch again as he pounces. What a shot that is. That sudden acceleration, very much a trademark of his. Again, really good strength in the mid-court. Just reading the rally super well. It's a good start here for Leong Junhao. What Farhan will want to do here is to get really quick rallies. You can see he's trying to go for the kill. Having the quicker rallies and the higher tempo, the flat exchanges, is going to suit the Indonesian. But Junhao just loves to lengthen the rallies, just pull the match into more of a sort of physical, more of a tactical duel. Ooh, rare mistake. 4 apiece here in this opening rubber of Malaysia up against Indonesia. This is one of the oldest and fiercest of badminton rivals, as Indonesia for the first time in this opening salvo take the lead. One thing I can promise you is get comfortable because when these two teams meet, it goes the distance. That's wide. We've had some Seagames finals down the years that have just become folklore, haven't we? Some 5-match thrillers in the 90s. The pressure cookers of 2011, 2017, don't forget. Oh, what a shot from the youngster. I think it's worth reminding ourselves that both these two teams have got a really good blend of youth and experience here. More so Indonesia, they're kind of in a generational shift right now. Awi Farhan, part of this young squad. Konando, who we'll see later, Maulana, all players that represent the future of Indonesian badminton. It's wide. So yeah, gold is on the line for both these nations, but also a real statement of intent too. Because they both want to really signal a new era. And badminton, of course, one of the flagship sports in the region. It sets the tone, not just for this sport, but for many others as well. Oh, big shot from the big man. 1m73. Born and raised in Kuala Lumpur, started playing just outside his house before joining the Bukit Jalil Sports School when he was 13. And he's come through the full BAM journey. Whoa. Farhan just finding the extra gear at the back end of the point. Nicely done. We've seen so many shot selections already from both these men. It's exactly the sort of game we were expecting. It's super tight. Might only be 20 years of age, this man, but already has Thomas Cup and Sudirman Cup experience behind him as well. Oh. Well, Farhan's done really well to put some pressure on Leong here, forcing the Malaysian into a couple of unforced errors. Usually, Leong is just so reliable, but he's given up a couple of cheap points here, 8 apiece. There we go, there's that reliability. Might not be the loudest in that Malaysian team, but often just so reliable. And that's wide. Now sits inside the world's top 30, does Leong Junhao. Oh, brilliant cross-court smash. Well, he just kept in the point really well, and I'm surprised that Junhao didn't go for the kill, but slicing across cross-court. He's just so willing to work physically hard. He is comfortable in those long rallies too. Macau Open champion, World Junior winner. Oh, brilliant. As we reach the 11-point mark, 60 seconds of a break for both of these players, and it's Farhan who's on top in this open exchanges. Leong Junhao just hasn't seemed to have settled as he did yesterday. Normally he's very calm, especially in the tight phases of play. And you can see how Farhan likes to be more expressive, likes to get rhythm, likes to get momentum behind him. And as soon as he starts to control the rally, even inside the first 3 or 4 shots, then he really does take control. And what we love about Alwi Farhan, he's just so mentally brave. He's not scared about these big names, you know. Not scared to take on the initiative as well. Don't forget, Malaysia are packed with stars in rubbers 2, 3, 4. So Farhan can set the tempo here for the Indonesians. Alwi Farhan has beaten the Malaysian Justin Ho's in action in rubber 3 a little bit later in the Macau Open 2025, the Super 300. What play from the Indonesian. 13-9 now. In the semi-final against Singapore, he did lose a 3-game battle to Lo King Yu, which, you know, very acceptable. Already a Seagames team gold medalist from 2023. What it means is he's 20, but he knows this environment. He knows the expectations. And finally, some aggression from Leong Jun Hao. Seagames medals in both team and singles events already for Jun Hao. Beautifully constructed from the Malaysian. Just got to remind yourself, haven't you, that he's just 20 years of age, Alwi Farhan. And he's just so used to carrying that responsibility for Indonesia in team events. But it's an interesting tactical matchup, this. Jun Hao just not relying on that raw power, but instead his defense is breached this time. But he is so solid in defense. It's such a marvelous contrast up against the sheer power of Alwi Farhan. Oh, what a shot. Well, Jun Hao was controlling that mid-court, as he likes to do. But somehow the 20-year-old, back of the court, deceptively with the spin. Beautiful shot just over the net. Whew. What an opening rubber we've already have. Farhan had to defend so well there and then got himself on the front foot. What questions, or what answers rather, has Jun Hao got to the questions posed by Farhan? Again, beautiful lift to the backhand of Jun Hao. Into the business end of this opening rubber. Big point there, 17-12, very different to 16-13. And another unforced error. Well, Farhan can certainly live with the pace and the power of even top 10 players from around the world. So beautifully constructed from the Indonesian, who takes an 18-12 lead. Just the sort of start that Indonesia needed. This boy is just so mentally strong. Another beautiful lift to the back court there. And Junhao is really struggling up against Al Farhan. And all of a sudden, just like that, Farhan has a game point. It's brilliant from Indonesia's superstar. The youngster takes a 1-game-to-love lead in just 18 minutes of play. Well, I'll tell you what, if this game continues like that, that's just the sort of emotional momentum that Indonesia win, because they get a massive surge from the bench as well. Farhan's proved that he really is comfortable in the long physical rallies. He's got Leong Junhao on the back foot for most of that opening game. And he's just not afraid of reputations, this man. Both these players so happy in the mid-court, but it's that wide range of shot selection from Farhan that has seen him very comfortably take a 1-0 lead. Let's have a listen in.
Because this is where he gets all the pressure. Very important, very important. And you make it easy. Every time you hard, it becomes possible. Yeah. So this one is soft. No, but if you be ready, yeah, he's not gonna go soft. He's gonna come back, yeah. And double style, yeah, double style. Okay, important. So you can have to slow down the pace and then counter.
Kenneth Jonasson giving some advice there to Leong Junhao. So, can Farhan continue that high tempo? He loves to take the shuttle so early as well. And that is giving Leong Junhao all sorts of problems. Just wide. Fine, just assuring Junhao that it was out. 1-2. Farhan to serve. Yeah, that was just finding the line. Now that was called wide. It was close. Oh, strikes it so beautifully. The former Asia junior champion hitting the shuttle just so beautifully, straight out of the middle of the strings. That's wide. Wow, has already put together a string of 5 consecutive winning points. Needs that now to take control of this second game. Again, the net cord denying the Malaysian. It's great, isn't it? It's like half a century of rivalry between these two nations. And we're compressing it into a single afternoon. Wonderful, world-class badminton. Great anticipation. Did Farhan just touch the net? Oh, brilliantly constructed from Leong Junhao. Was dictating play in the mid-court. And that lift just gave the opportunity for a beautiful smash back of the court. I can promise you this, these finals are always tight. We regularly go to 4 or 5 rubbers. It's tight too in game 2 of this opening rubber between Indonesia and Malaysia. Great change up of pace from Leong. Oh, did it find the line? I think it did, you know. And you get the sense now that Junhao is just working out Alwi Farhan, because he's starting to, I think it just catch the line. He's starting to really dictate play now. Oh. Well, both these men just showing really the style clash that we have today, because it's pace and power from Indonesia and structure and discipline from the Malays. Oh, there is that pace, power, that emotional surge that's needed from Alwi Farhan. Who's got a lot of personal pride on the line today after losing out to Singapore's #1 yesterday. He has pushed the top players, Anderson, Bertardson and others, close in very long 3-game matches before. So even at 10-6 down in the second here, we know he's got that resilience. We know he's got that willingness to stay in the fight as well. Stays so calm between those rallies, does Leong Junhao. You rarely see him overreact or those wild reactions, but I promise you underneath there's a real competitive flame. Oh, the defense from the Malaysian, world class. Was caught in two minds there, was the 20-year-old Indonesian. So the 11-point mark reached. We get 60 seconds of reset. Let's have a listen in to what the coaches are saying.
Ready for double try. Jadi dia boleh lari-lari. Betul susah lead tinggi. Paling important bola jauh ni. No fast lead. Confident defense. Dia tak sabar nak lead. Dia kasi space dan sikit. Then baru.
Junhao can speak English, Bahasa Malaysia, Cantonese, Mandarin, and Hokkien. Alwi Farhan getting words of wisdom from Indra Vijaya. Game on, 11-6. Malaysia trail 1 game to love. They lead in the second, and that's just long. world-class facilities here at the Thammasat Rangsit Gymnasium 4, part of the Thammasat University Sports Centre here in Pathum Thani. We're just north of Bangkok. Had some big games held here in the past. The 98 Asian Games, 2007 Summer Universiade. The Malaysian in control of game 2. If you are in the area, do get the chance to pop over to Bangkok. It's one of Southeast Asia's true sporting capitals. Well, that's not a shot that's benefited Farhan against Junhao. Normally he'd go cross court with the spin, but he just tried to mix it up a little bit. The 33rd Southeast Asian Games back in Bangkok in 2025, marking the country's first time hosting since 2007. Oh, shot. That's wide. Well, Farhan has come through the pressure cooker of World Junior Finals and now major team events as well, so the stage won't intimidate him. The scoreline might. So if Farhan's going to get back into this, he needs more chaos like that because Junhao just wants to bring the structure. He's really got to mix it up. And that just might... Ooh. Thought it was going to find the line. It didn't. 16-10. The power from Alwi. Had a steady climb through the senior rankings. Year-end 60 in 2023, 46 in 24, and now up to 17 this year. Had a peak of 16 a little earlier. Oh, brilliant from the 20-year-old. Well, I was just questioning why he would just get into a mid-court battle with Junhao. But that shot cross-court full of deception allowed him to pounce. That's wide again, the good high tempo from Ali Farhan. And he's clawed himself back into this second game. That's wide. So just 3 points needed then for Leong Junhao to claw himself level in this opening rubber between Indonesia and Malaysia. Better from Farhan, just needs to bring the chaos. He's not out of this one just yet. Oh, what reaction from the 26-year-old who sees himself just 2 points away from this second game. Just there, net cord. And even Ali Farhan says, well played. Yeah, it's a great lift. A great drop shot from the back of the court. "43 minutes played now. And both these boys showing us remarkable physicality. Big point. Big point in the context of this whole final. A little bit of disturbance from the crowd with the photography. Game on. Oh, that's brilliant. Cross court from the 20-year-old. Mixes up the serve superbly. Right. Now this is very interesting. Big pressure moment for both these men. They're used to it. Who will come out on top? 19 all has a very different complexion to it than 2018. My, oh my. Pressure at the business end of game two. This is massive. Oh, brilliant. Went for the lift on the smash, and it's set up match point now for Alwi Farhan. He's come from another county. Match point. And it's on. Oh! From Sukata in Central Java to the very top tier of men's singles. One of Indonesia's big long-term bets has come up trumps against Malaysia's Leong Jun Hao. What a remarkable comeback. '74 marvelous points. Battle between these two. Farhan winning 42 of them. Leong Jun Hao winning 31. What a start to this men's team final event we've seen. Farhan, he lost yesterday, but a personal redemption for him. Wow. So Indonesia with the advantage as we step into match two, the first of the doubles. Confirmation, Alwi Farhan running out 21-12, 21-19 winner against Leong Jun Hao. Right, time for everyone to get their breath back. What a start for Indonesia against the favourites Malaysia. Next up, it's an absolute mega match. It is world-class men's doubles. Sabah Kariaman Gautama and Moreza Halevli Isfahani come into this final as a top 10 pair. finalists across Super 500, 750 and even 1000 level events. They take on, though, Aaron Cheer and So Woy-Yik, world champions, two-time Olympic bronze medalists, and one of the most decorated pairs of the decade. It is, without doubt, a heavyweight rubber coming your way. An absolute blockbuster.
Indonesia versus Malaysia. Second match, first double. Indonesia, represented by Sabar Kariaman Kutama and Mohammad Reza Pahlavi Isfahani.
Indonesia unleashing the world top 10 pairing of Sabar and Reza.
Malaysia, represented by Aaron Cheer and Sao Woy-Yik.
But these two arrive with one of the greatest CVs in the sport. World champions, Asian champions, two-time Olympic bronze medalists. It's nearly a decade inside the world's top two. So how can Indonesia threaten these two? Well, again, as we saw in the first rubber, they just need some high tempo, really. They really need to disrupt Malaysia's preferred structured shape. And that means some flat, some very fast exchanges. But Malaysia, just far superior major event pedigree, really. You're going to see a lot better defensive organization from the Malaysian team. And the way they rotate is just world class. So typically at the back, Cheer typically controlling the mid-court. There's Reza, world ranking of number 8 in the men's doubles. And his partner, Sabar Gautama. And there's Aaron Cheer, 28 years of age. World ranking of number 2 in the men's doubles. Lives in Kuala Lumpur. Born in Malacca. And really, you have to say the heartbeat of Malaysian men's doubles. A nod to the chair umpire, Thailand's Aaron Nilsekul. So this rubber, really the heart of the final. If Indonesia win, this tie just comes alive for them. And that's going to throw some real pressure on Malaysia's singles depth. And if Malaysia win, well, they're just going to stabilize the entire contest. It's the speed and the hunger of these two up against the experience, the world-class pedigree of this Malaysian duo. It's Malaysia's most decorated. Can Indonesia disrupt? Will Malaysia impose? And Indonesia with a 1 rubber to love lead But both benches know this is such a swing match now. Enormous emotional weight as well. Indonesia bring the tempo, Malaysia bring the pedigree. It's game on. Jeez, it just goes to show every centimetre matters in this game. Good start from Indonesia, 2-love. Oh, very beneficial net cord. Got to remember, these two Malaysians have faced and beaten almost every elite Indonesian pair of their era. World-class badminton. The only rubber, actually, in the entire final, featuring two pairs both ranked top 12 globally. It is the highest showdown of this final. Good start then from Indonesia. They do play one of the fastest drive-heavy patterns on tour. But that sometimes suits these Malaysians who love the counter-defensive systems. What an intriguing matchup. But here and so, they typically start slower, they finish stronger. Whereas these two are just known for their fast openings and those big bursts of momentum. They haven't got out the blocks yet, have Malaysia. Soibor Yik and Aaron Chia. (27 and 28 years respectively). Oh, the net cord giving the points to the men in orange. For Soibor Yik, he's had some chances to put the shuttle away. All 185 of him. But it was that counter defense of Aaron Chia winning the point this time. Well, the Indonesians, they really do score a high percentage of points in that sort of 3 to 5 shot sequence. And then just as it gets past that, it's Cheer and Soiwo Yik who just dominate anything that's 10 shots or more. And the Malaysians just start to dictate and get into a pattern. Soiwo Yik using that big range of his to get to the shuttle early. 7-9. And finished quickly. That's what the Indonesian pair will be hoping decides the outcome of this tie. So Indonesia then, 11-7 they lead. It's been very impressive. Let's have a listen in. Hendra Setiawan passing on some advice for the Indonesians. They've got to keep this quick tempo going. A 2-love rubber-up lead would be super impressive for sure. Coming up next, Mozaki Ubaidillah up against Plastinho. What a match that is, just a 18-year-old against another youngster. Oh, great rotation from Reza and Sabah. And they're really targeting that right hip there of Aaron Cheer. It means the Malaysians can't rotate just as they'd like to. So Indonesia, they lead by 1 rubber to love. Typically, that first singles game, if they win it, it really does serve as the emotional heartbeat for them to go on. They lead in this first game of this super important matchup against these world champions. Point of the match so far. Brilliant play. John Gautama saw the opening after setting it up beautifully. "29 years of age is Sabah Kariman Gautama. From the Exist Jakarta club. These two entered 2025 inside the world's top 12. They pushed to a career high number 7 in March. They had some deep runs at the All England and some early season events as well. And that's long. Now we know these two Malaysians love to finish strong. But the pace and the power of the Indonesians has been too strong for them. 15-11. Oh, cause the chaos, cause the mayhem, and that will bring Indonesia points. Wonderfully worked. The anticipation shown by Gautama was world class. Look at that. What a game of doubles. 16-11, Indonesia lead. Again, targeting the right hip of Chia. And it's brought them many points, just 4 needed now for this opening game. Massive, massive game for Indonesia. If they can take the momentum ahead of that next singles game, they could be on the verge of Seagames gold in this men's teams event. 3 points needed. And you have to remember, though, that Sabah and Reza, they're inside the top 10, yes, but comparatively younger in kind of big match mileage. Their major finals experience. So as they find the net cord, pretty much limited to the Super 500, 1000 level, not the real global championships that they stare down here, but the Malaysians are in a bind. Oh, mixing it up beautifully. And it's 8 game points to Indonesia. That might have been falling just out, you know, but the mix up from the serve has given game point number 1 to Indonesia. The good thing is this, if it does finish like this, it won't set the tempo for what happens in the second. There it is, the first game to Indonesia. Massive, massive. Up against this powerhouse of a duo from Malaysia. It's the Indonesian pair that have come out on top, 21-12. So just 15 minutes played. Indonesians with that really solid 5 consecutive point winning spree.
Dia kalau di sini, kalau di backhand dua-duanya jangan lurus, banyak crossnya kan jaga kanan. Ya, jangan nunggu dia kan. Ya, ya.
So Sabo and Reza, they perform best when they're leading too. They win nearly 75% of the matches where they take the first game. They love finishing things early as well. This pair, they win more matches that last under 35 minutes. Whereas Malaysia love to extend it, love to make it long. If it goes beyond that, it means Malaysia very much in this one. They've got off to the perfect start. Wow, easily the point of the game so far. The reactions on show from both of these two teams was exceptional. Now, Malaysia with a point to prove, really. Indonesia leading the way in Seagames badminton. They're historically a very strong contender, but are behind Indonesia in total medals. Oh, it's world class. World class from Sabah. That rotation not working for Malaysia. Every point seems to get better, doesn't it? So Indonesia in the lead for the first time in this second game. They lead by a game to love. Indonesia lead by 1 rubber to love. Malaysia getting the better of those flat exchanges. Malaysia trying to break a two-decade-long drought in terms of men's team gold. .45 points played now. Indonesia winning 30 of them. Well, Indonesia doing what they need to do, just keeping it really quick, keeping it really fast, and not letting that Malaysian structure take over. It really is world class from Indonesia. Such an explosive start from this Indonesia side. It's exactly what they needed. So midway through this second game in this second rubber, and Indonesia holding all of the cards right now. That speed, that hunger, forcing mistakes from this typically very structured Malaysian duo. Let's have a listen in. Oh, great counter-attacking defense from Mo Reza. Well, between them, Sabah and Reza, they've reached 10 World Tour finals, in winning Indonesia Masters Super 100 in 2023, Spain Masters in 24. And here they are against the world number 2. And they are running the show. Well, usually that Soiwo Yik smash is undefendable, but it's coming from such a steep angle, but just hasn't got going. 7 away from securing rubber 2. Right, Malaysia need to reset here. Now, often these MD1s, they really do decide the outcome of these finals. Well, the biggest of men is Aaron Cheer, 168. They trail by 7. Oh, well, it's the first time we've seen that miscommunication between these two. Often these matches are built on defining moments. Could that be one? Just remember, this Malaysian pair, their 2025 season has been stacked with finals and titles. It's underpinned a very long stretch inside the top 2 of the world's rankings. Do not write them off just yet. Just past the 60-point mark. We have seen Indonesia have a 10 consecutive point winning streak. We can put this to bed here. That's not going to find the line. So these big game operators find themselves having to pull out some really big game moments now. They trail 11-17. They trail by a game to love. Time for the comeback. Big point for Indonesia. Just 3 away from their second rubber now. Oh, it's brilliant from Indonesia. Malaysia now feeling the pressure. I'll tell you what, beating Soiwoyik and Aranchir just puts Indonesia into a different gear. Here we go. Here we go, everyone. It's another 8 game points here for Indonesia. When they play fast, when they play aggressive, they can trouble anyone. And that includes the world number 2. There it is. What a victory for Sabad Kariman Gitama and Moreza Palevius-Fahani up against the current world number 2 of Soiwoyik and Aranchir. And Indonesia find themselves 2 rubbers to the good. Alwi Farhan brushed aside Leong Junhao 21-12, 21-19, and now this pair have done the unthinkable, beating the absolute world-class nature of Chia and So. Another point that just shifts everything. Suddenly, Malaysia, they must win in every single area from now on. They cannot afford the drop. They cannot afford to slip. They won MS1. They won ND2. And Indonesia are full of belief, full of momentum. They lead the men's team final by 2 rubbers to love. So Indonesia leading by 2 matches to 0. And our next one is a potential title clinching rubber. One more Indonesian point and the gold medal is theirs. Malaysia now fighting for survival. The weight falling on Justin Ho to keep the tie alive. I'll tell you what, the pressure has flipped entirely here. Indonesia can play with a bit of freedom, but Malaysia just cannot afford one single mistake.
Indonesia versus Malaysia. Third match, second singles. Muhammad Sagi, Indonesia represented by Muhammad Sagi Ubaidillah.
It's a duel of tomorrow's stars colliding on one of the biggest stages of their young careers.
Malaysia represented by
Mozaki
Justin Ho.
up against Justin Ho. Just 18 years of age is Mozaki Ubaidillah.
Service judge Daruni Masumpong, Thailand.
And Justin Ho, just 21 years of age. Very much the future of Malaysia singles. Thomas Cup medalist, Macau Open finalist. He is a young man that's built for the big days for sure. Ubaidillah definitely is one of Indonesia's next major singles investment. World Junior Silver, Asia Junior Gold, Super 100 title this year, so the results speak for themselves. But this man, a Thomas Cup medalist, Macau Open finalist. He's tall, he's rangy, he's patient, and he's definitely built for those physical, tactical singles. So Mozaki, he can rely on his patience, and he's got really good turn of speed as well. That can really trouble Justin's rhythm. But this man's height, his reach, could neutralize Ubaidillah's initial attacking burst. We'll have to wait and see. And of course, he's got superior experience in senior level 3-game battles as well. And again, such as with Malaysia and their setup, as soon as the rallies start getting long, then Malaysia are the favourites. Siri Watanason is your chair umpire for this afternoon, this evening's game. So Indonesia then unleashed the perfect start. 2 rubbers, 2 points, total momentum. Ubaidillah now walking into what is a dream scenario. It's a free swing with the scoreboard fully in his favor. And if Indonesia win here, they have completed the Seagames Masterclass. 3-0 over Malaysia in the final. It really is the moment that Indonesia have been preparing him for. A teenager tasked with delivering the gold. Masompong, your service judge. So Malaysia need a response. They need it now. Justin Ho is playing for the continuation of the final. 2-0 down. Malaysia turning to a 21-year-old to rescue them. And what it does, it just speaks so much volumes about just how much trust they put into this youngster. He's lived through pressure. We know that. Thomas Cup battles, injury, comebacks. He's had long 3-game marathons as well, but surely never has faced a moment just quite like this. So, not your usual MS2, it's now match point for the title. Indonesia could finish it here. Malaysia have never beaten Indonesia from 2-0 down in a Seagames men's team final. So Justin has to rewrite history here today. Good start for the 18-year-old. (2025) has been his breakout year. He swept the Asian Junior title in solo, reached the World Junior final in Guwahati, won the Singapore International Challenge, then went all the way at the Indonesia Masters 2 Super 100. So there's a clear pattern to all of his results in 2025. He just keeps winning deep into the week. One thing of note, though, this Seagames has come on the back of a very heavy schedule. Sudirman Cup debut, a World Junior final. Well, what stands out for Mozaki is that he's just so composed for an 18-year-old. Just doesn't panic. Just happy to build. This man's taken some punches along his career, though. He's had surgery, he's had a long rehab, and then he's seen a World Tour title at the Macau Open. It's a career that's had its fair ups and downs, but he's kept moving forward. He trails by 2 points to 3. Oh, brilliant. Cross-court smash. Great reactions from Justin Ho. Just so textbook, this boy. Very tall, very athletic. So, as long as Ho starts dictating the tempo, if he can just slow it down, he'll be on top here. Beautifully done by Ubaidillah. Oh, great counter defense from the Indonesian. 6 apiece. Got to remember that Mozaki he's just grown up in a system where the men's single is just loaded with talent. So you can imagine that every single session that he has at national training is just a pure test. He's having a free swing though in this, Robert. It already looks so, in fact, both these guys, I mean, they're so young. They just look so comfortable. Mozaki winning in his semi-final against Singapore, 13-3. Oh, it's long. He's probably passed the audition already, but certainly part of his graduation here for Mozaki. Indonesia seeing this Seagames as a man who can really anchor men's singles ties in the future. Oh, brilliant. Wow. Just how quick is this 18-year-old? Gets to the net, takes it high. And he's got a very useful lead now. Goodness me. Well, he has a world tour ranking of 48 here, but if he continues on this curve, the question is not whether he's going to crack the top 30, but just how quickly he can do it. Once he sort of fully adjusts to the Super 500, the Super 750.
Sengaja bagi dia smash number. Kita defend boleh ni.
21 years of age from Kuala Lumpur. World ranking of 38 for Justin Ho, as high as 36. Still very much trending upwards though. Wow, Ubaidillah accelerating, lightning through the forehand channel there. Wow, point of the match so far. And what must Justin Ho be thinking? Indonesia, 1 point from gold. Malaysia, 1 point from elimination. And two rising stars here giving us a wonderful third rubber. Just caught the line, did it? So 6 points the difference. Still reasonably significant gap at this level of play. But we've seen in the past just how much momentum can dictate things. Justin needs this game to become a little bit more structured, a little bit more physical. Longer rallies are going to suit him. But Ubaidillah, reminiscent of the semi-final of the match yesterday in the semi. He jumped out early, never allowed the rhythm to change. And that's what he does, he's just so quick. Once he gets the lead, he rarely gives it away. Certainly his junior record has been built on going fast and hard. And we really haven't yet seen Justin's long corner-to-corner rallies. Those sequences that he loves to operate in. Wonderfully finished by Ho. Is this the start of the comeback? Justin needs 2 or 3 really long, clean rallies. Yeah, that's better. As soon as that structure in the rally becomes apparent, it's going to be the 21-year-old who's the favorite. Still. Trails by 3. Beautiful. Wonderful shot under pressure from Mozaki. And for all the talk of trying to find out how we can disrupt Mozaki, it's difficult. Well, that's out. Every point massive now for Malaysia. 16-12 is huge. 15-13 sounds a lot better. The gap cannot widen here for Malaysia. Sets it up nicely. 4 points the difference now. So he was 13-6 down, now 16-12. Oh, what a touch. What a touch at the net from Mozaki. Just as Malaysia looked to gain some rhythm, Ubaidillah, he keeps the lead by playing those really bold, super assertive shots at the net. The flat exchange is going the way of the Indonesian, who now needs 3 points for the first game in this third rubber. Indonesia lead by 2 rubbers to love. Two needed. Justin, though, he is known for his comebacks. He has won multiple third games this year from big deficits. Still in this one. 2 points needed for Mozaki. Net cord giving him 8 game points. Wow. Well, 21-12 seems to be the favoured winning scoreline for these Indonesians. Awi Farhan won his first 21-12. Won the second 21-19 in the men's singles. The men's doubles event in MD1 was won 21-12, 21-12. That one going the way of the 20-year-old. The 18-year-old. Gave him away a couple of years there. 21-12 to Ubaidillah. And it's Indonesia who are on the verge of not just winning gold, but again, putting a rubber stamp on their generational control over this event. So pretty cool statement there under gold medal pressure. Commanding first game from the teenager. Certainly played with plenty of clarity, plenty of freedom, plenty of front court authority as well. Beautiful to watch. And 21-12 is a heavy, heavy number for Malaysia to swallow. A 9-point margin in this must-win rubber. And for Indonesia, it's the perfect continuation of their momentum. Malaysia still looking for their first game win of this final. Really didn't see Justin's trademark structure appear in that first game. Too many short rallies, too many reactive lifts. And Ubaidillah punished every one of them. So Indonesia, one game away from winning Seagames gold medal. And if Justin turns this around, it would be one of Malaysia's great Seagames escapes. Indonesia swinging for gold. Malaysia fighting to keep this final alive. Better from the 20-year-old. Oh, power, precision, and pace from Ubaidillah. Beautifully worked. He put Justin Ho in a real corner there. Well, Justin's lifts have been really suspect in this final. And this man is fearless. And he's just loosening up. Yeah, it's a great net shot from Justin Ho. Winning those front court battles is huge for Malaysia. Wow. Wow. And a look across the net and a smile from Mozaki. Look at the speed in which he transitions from the back to the front of the court. And Indonesia very much in control. And staring down. Gold. Malaysia have it all to do. (6-4) to Ubaidillah. Justin Ho refusing to fold. That was a good lift from Mozaki. Put the pressure on Ho, who couldn't deliver. 7-6. And Justin Ho left scratching his head. You got to remember, if Justin wins this game, the entire tie just reopens. Oh, he set it up beautifully. Again, the speed of Mozaki around the court. But Ho's gained some control over this rally now. Oh, that is world class. And Mozaki acknowledging the noise and the roar the Thai crowd are bringing, because that was ridiculous. Can Mozaki get a 3-point advantage? 9-6. He leads. Seagames gold medal just around the corner. Oh, the chaos has inspired that 3-point lead. Just those quick exchanges. It's been Ubaidillah who's come out on top time and time again for Indonesia. It's a front court battle that he's enjoying so much. Oh, there's no answer to this man right now. 4 points the lead. 11 points away from gold. Everything is pointing to the advantage of this man. Mozaki Ubaidillah. Remember the name. I'm sure you've already remembered Justin Ho because he's delivered at the big stage as well. 2024 Thomas Cup bronze, Asia Junior Under-17 champion 2019, Macau 2025 runner-up. Indonesia reaching the interval with full authority. It's a huge scoreboard for the Indonesians in this potential gold medal game. He's managed this second game brilliantly so far. Calm, composed, can control here at the front of the court. Oh. But every time Malaysia just try and slow it down the pace. Ubaidillah just injecting that speed, breaking up the rhythm and coming up with some monster shots. 12-6 is a massive scoreline. Just takes the shuttle so early. Forces Justin to lift and then he just gets punished. Better. Let's see how Justin Ho responds here because he's never really been put under this sort of pressure at senior level. Oh, you can feel it. The Indonesian bench, they can feel it. Is their teenager closing in on an historic moment? He looks like he's having a great time out there. Ooh, did that just catch the line? I think it did. Not according to the line judge. Right, 8-14. Oh, he's so quick. That's out. Mozaki of Idilla, he's just so quick. One thing we do know, though, is that Justin Ho has got mental toughness. That's in his locker. He needs it right now. Can Justin Ho resurrect the heartbeat of the Malaysians? They trail by a massive 7 points. 6 needed for Seagames gold for Indonesia. Wow, 5 more. And Justin Ho just cannot unlock this Indonesian door. Cannot answer the questions posed by this 18-year-old. But he's not going to panic. On to the 60th point between this pair. Wow. Just 4 needed now. Beat again. Wow. He's just so tactically aware for an 18-year-old. All the Indonesian coaches talk about him as tactically mature for his age. He just reads the patterns so well. Willing to change up the pace. He's got that fitness as well and that extra burst of pace, and he's now just 3 points away from delivering Seagames gold to his home country. Justin has been pretty impressive though this year when it comes to, I don't know, these kind of score lines, tight, nervy situations. He finds the clean decisions. He needs them right now. Trails by 8. Net cord, favouring. Mozaki, 2 needed. Oh, he's found the net. Justin's tactics not changing, just still happy to build the rally. Still asking his opponent to do something special. The problem is today, his opponent has been doing things special. Right. Gold medal points for Indonesia. And the luxury of 9 of them as well. He knows, doesn't he? He knows. They know. What a party it would spoil if Justin Ho came back from this. Surely he can't. He's got to win 9 straight. Oh! That's 2 goal points saved. Teammates shouting the name of Ubaidillah. They'll be doing that for decades to come, for sure. In the meantime, he's got to just get over the line here. It will get nervy, not just yet, but it will get very nervy. Come on. Six more goal points to save. Oh, there you go! Indonesia complete the perfect finish. Mozaki Ubaidillah delivering the 3rd and decisive point. Indonesia are Seagames champions. What a moment for the 18-year-old. Winning gold medal for his country. I tell you what, from the first rally to the last there, Ubaidillah playing with clarity, courage, conviction. He's dominated the front court. He's controlled the pace. He's never allowed Justin to settle. And Indonesia, they were flawless today. Clinical in the singles. Explosive in the doubles. 3 rubbers, 3 wins. They didn't drop a game. It's one of their most complete Seagames performances in recent memory. Remember the name, well, remember a few of the names. Mozaki Ubaidillah. It's the 18-year-old who's delivered a nation its gold medal. Indonesia regaining the crown, and they've done it with their next generation leading the way. Indonesia on top of Southeast Asia once again. Yeah, that was brilliant. You got a feel for Malaysia, who looked so good in that semi-final against Thailand yesterday. But they've just come up against an Indonesian side who, I don't know, it's going to be remembered for some time, this performance. The young singles prodigy completing the job. And altogether, they've just completed one of the most wonderfully crafted finals we've seen in this event. Heartbreak for Malaysia. They fought, but momentum just really never did come their way. Losing that opening doubles was massive, by the way. Such a heavy, heavy blow. And it's a night that belongs to Indonesia. They've blended experience, they've blended youth. A time of tradition and transition for Malaysia, for Indonesia for sure. So Indonesia sweeping the final. 3-0 champions of Southeast Asia once again. And it's a victory that extends Indonesia's historic dominance in Seagames men's team badminton. Another chapter written, another generation stepping forward. Whew, what a final. So tonight we saw a performance of absolute conviction. Indonesia arriving with belief. There plenty of depth as well. And we were expecting Malaysia to really put up a really good fight. They've got that explosive doubles, the singles that just operated so well yesterday. It's a beautiful rivalry that tonight goes to Indonesia. Thanks for your company today, by the way. Hope you've enjoyed it. Indonesia losing out in the women's team event to Thailand 3-1. But they've come out and they have delivered an absolute masterclass. Alwi Farhan getting the ball rolling over Leong Jun Hao, running out 21-12, 21-19 to win the first rubber. And then the world number 2s of Aaron Cheer and Sobor Yok losing out to Sabar and Reza 21-12, 21-12. And then the third rubber saw Mozaki running out 21-12, 21-14 to give Seagames gold to Indonesia.